Hello everyone, how is it going today? Today we are going to talk about the Sugarcane Monster from the world of cryptozoology and UFO activity. The case of the Sugarcane Monster is relatively unknown even among researchers and experts in the field. It hasn't received as much attention as other paranormal creatures like the Mudham, the Redwood Monster, or the Dog Demon. The incident gained fame thanks to UFO investigator Albert Rosales, who detailed an encounter in the year 1915 between two Plantation guards and a beast that seemed to come straight out of the fevered imagination of a writer like H.P. Lovecraft or H.G. Wells. Rosales recounts that on that night, the two guards were on horseback patrolling a sugarcane field, approaching a curve when their horses suddenly stopped and began to react quite alarmed, neighing and whinnying. The men tried to calm the animals and, in doing so, noticed sometime further down the road a white sack-like object on the grass beside the deer trail. Something about this boundary alarmed the horses even more, so the men decided to investigate. However, as they got closer to the strange object, they quickly retreated when it began to move in a manner reminiscent of a worm or caterpillar, crawling toward them and the horses. One of the guards pulled out a revolver and opened fire on the boundary. What is chilling is that, as if it were a scene from a bad science fiction movie, the boundary seemed to swell and grow in size with each shot it received, eventually becoming as large as the horses that continued to struggle behind their riders. Terrified, the guards tried to mount their horses and ride back to the plantation's main house to alert others about what was happening, but the horses, better out of terror or something else, simply stood frozen with their eyes fixed on the boundary. Fearing the worst, the guards decided to abandon their horses and ran away. Back at the plantation office, they debated for hours and eventually called the police. Due to the remote countryside conditions in Cuba, the police arrived at dawn, accompanied by armed officers. The guards returned to the spot on the road where they had sent the terrifying apparition the night before. Imagining they were fine it there, along with the poor horses. However, their fears were unfounded, as they only found the horses unharmed grazing on the side of the road, and no trace of the strange sack-like vein. Subsequent examination by veterans revealed that the horses had suffered no harm, and the only evidence supporting the guard's story was a slight disturbance in the soil on the road, as if something had been dragged along it by Sugarcane Monster. He was never heard from again. Well, friends, that is it for today. I hope you found this story intriguing. Please subscribe and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.